Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. We are less than a day away from Sunbelt Media Day, but Region 8 Sports is already in New Orleans. Blake Gwynn left early this morning and has a preview of what we should expect these next 2 days. Blake.
Hey, Common, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's, hot day out here in New Orleans. I know it's kind of hot back home, but it's also a hot day here in New Orleans as well. We're here a day early. We're getting prepared. Things start bright and early at 8 o'clock in the Superdome for Sunbelt Media Day. We'll be live from there, starting on Good Morning Region 8 and lasting all the way through Region 8 Sports at 10. We'll have you covered with everything. So here's how it'll go down. 8 o'clock, it gets started with several coaches. Coach Blake Anderson, Rocky Hayes, and Darian Griswold will be there about 1:30 to answer questions from the media. We'll tell you what happens, kind of the highlights of the day from each team, and then certainly our big-time Red Wolves coverage. We'll be asking some questions like, what do we think about the defense? How's the line going to be? All sorts of those questions will be answered tomorrow. We'll have another update coming up tonight on Region 8 News at 10, and of course covered all day tomorrow as well as KEIT8.com. But for now, Common, we'll send it back to you in the studio, my friend.
Thanks, Blake. The Red Wolves have also been busy back in Jonesboro picking up a host of recruits at Big Pac Weekend. Plus today, Joe Cawthon was at Centennial Bank Stadium for an A-State Elite Camp, which brought many of the top high school athletes to Jonesboro. The camp is ongoing right now, so I was only able to get video of the players filtering in. But here's a look at some of these past videos, what these camps look like, as the Red Wolves continue to stay busy with their Building a Monster brand. On the baseball, the Cardinals went for a 3-game sweep of the Mets today. Tim Cooney was dealing in just his 5th career start. In the first, he freezes the batter. Cooney struck out 7 and didn't allow a run in his 5 2/3 innings. Jonathan Neese was just as good. He threw 7 2/3 scoreless innings. This is what you call a good old-fashioned pitching duel. Not much going for either team. The Mets probably had the best scoring chance as they loaded the bases in the 6th, but Seth Maness shut the door with the strikeout. This game's tied at 1 in the 13th inning at last check. Colton Wong just homered to tie the game at 1. Former Razorback and All-Star Game starter Dallas Keuchel back on the bump, and he was dealing. Boy, was he ever. First inning, a filthy off-speed pitch for the K. In the third, right at the knees, right on the inside corner for another strikeout. Look at that paint job. Keuchel throws 7 scoreless innings. He allowed just 2 hits and struck out 13. The Astros win 10-0 as Keuchel picks up his American League best 12th win. On the golf, Jonesboro's Austin Cook is tied for 4th and 3 shots back off the lead about midway through the final round of the Barbasol Championship. But it's also been a big day at the Open. Finally, some good weather as on the 7th hole, Paul Dunn, an amateur golfer who can't actually win any prize money, makes an amazing birdie putt. He's in a 3-way tie for first at 12 under. Jordan Spieth made a run today, making 3 straight birdies at one point. He's just 1 shot off the lead. Louis Oosthuizen is another one of the players tied for first as he sinks this birdie right here. Jason Day is also at 12 under and tied for first. Final round play is tomorrow, and Blytheville picked up wins for the Junior Legion team and the Senior Legion team. The Senior team beat the Ricemen, so we're going to have plenty more scores about Legion tonight at 10.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Thanks, Common. And stay with us. We'll be right back.